Beautiful tragedies happen, one for the evening. No umbrella can shelter the way I storm on your weekends. I'm not interested, I wanna form an allegiance. I'm simply captivated on how you mourn my achievements. One screw away from feeling I'm gonna lose it. So who's to blame if I cultivated a moment? Stupid claims I'm a lunatic and I'm clueless, but you'll rule the day when I'm doing this for amusement. Preparation means opportunity, yes. Being great is ambiguity, yes. Too much at stake for your foolery, this a test. Keep on hating, it's fuel to me, I ain't stressed. You gonna stop me? Well, ain't that so? Ain't nothing gonna block me from the pain I know. You have no other choice but to watch me reap the flames I grow. You probably think that I'm ungodly, but I ain't that though. But I ain't here to fight there.
Today. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll get about 3 up close to the 35. You look at this Steeler defense. They're a unit that enters play way down, number 28 in the NFL right now against the run.
One thing you know they'll be fired up because they're facing a top 5 rushing attack. And even if they have early success against them, they got to remember they got to sustain it because teams that are top 5, they don't stop running the ball if they don't get things done early.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. The Saints at 6-4 now on the year. They've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
2nd and 3. This ball complete to Trey Palmer. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. Pass caught by Olave. What a grab. And the Saints are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. A great effort there. His 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Well, first quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive. and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
Tua now on first down. Oh, and that is incomplete. You know, Charles, for this defense, look, it's no secret. You're facing a team that is really, really struggling. They haven't won in what seems like forever, but sometimes a desperate team can be a dangerous team, right? Blitz coming, and down he goes. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass, followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long. The Steelers send out their punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what...
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 8. They'll drop to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Flashy little move, but unable to reach the 40. So the completion good for just 3. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Now back to throw. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their 2nd offensive possession. And they, of course, coming into this one in the midst of a tough losing streak. They did get helped out by the open week last week, and in talking with him, all indications were, Charles, that was a very helpful break.
Yeah, I know a lot of teams, coaches, they hate taking time off in the midst of a losing streak because they think they have to stay on their toes and punch their way out of it. But occasionally, you get that open week, you step back, evaluate what's been going wrong, see what you can put in that can move you forward, and maybe you get a chance to breathe a little bit and kind of start over.
3rd down and 6. Tua sets up to pass it into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Anderson, and he'll return it to the 24-yard line. Here's a handoff out of the gun. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. And that's on big Mekhi Becton, first-round pick in 2020. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. They'll look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Flush to his right. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
The Steelers ready to take over on offense. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win first down so that can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Looking to pass. Tua. A short one there to Freiermuth. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
I like the thought process. I like the design, but I think he may have waited a little too long to spot his man, because if you're going to run that drag route, you've got to put it on him and let him turn upfield. Instead, he waits until his receiver's too close to the sideline, and they don't get the yards after the catch.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Tua setting up shop to throw again. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. The throw over the middle taken in. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. And oh, he almost had his 2nd pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete. Back to the air on 2nd down. Tagovailoa over the middle, complete. That's Hubbard. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth. It'll be a gain of 5. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. This from 36 yards out.
York able to send this one through.
And they will indeed get on the board here, but still trailing. It's now 13-3.
So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they're just going to run it here up the middle.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's second down.
So
halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest.
The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Third quarter starts with a run by Hubbard.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. They'll get this complete to the running back, Hubbard.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. The Steelers send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. Oh, eluding the tackle. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Flushed out right. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. They'll look to throw now on first down.
He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Here's Johnson with a reception. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Again, it's Johnson.
Touchdown!
Juwan Johnson.
His 4th touchdown on the year. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright.
Taking it right down Broadway. Still going inside the 20. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there. 66 yards. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. A pass there over the middle to start things out. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They're going to look to throw. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Hands it off out of the gun. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. They're going to try and throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Saints 1st down as he's brought to the ground after a gain of 7, 5 more than he needed on 4th and 2. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the 1st down and a 21-yard gain. They'll set up to throw. That's completed right side to Palmer. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. And Shaheed going to go in motion. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Saints on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 16. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. So a pressure spot here for Evan McPherson. McPherson's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the fourth.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now a throw here to his running back. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards for number 11. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Tua. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hubbard. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. And again, it's Tagovailoa. Open man, that's the tight end, Freiermuth. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Hubbard. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
You still hold your breath a little as a defense when Tua gets out of the pocket. You're worried about him scrambling and getting a 1st down. But there, he made the wise call. If there's nothing downfield, just throw it away.
That is caught. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. So they get the conversion on 4th, and now from the 25, they operate with a 1st and 10. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 13-yard line. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. 9-yard line, 2nd and 6. In motion left goes a tight end. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well, too. Very difficult task right now.
Now this incomplete, and I don't see any flags coming out. He was clearly in the pocket, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, and that brings up 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
big stop on the turnover on downs to get the football back, and now it's just all about salting this one away.
Yeah, just slowly bleed the clock away. Clock's definitely on your side. And, you know, when we talk about analytics in the game, what is this one? The advanced win metrics? Because if you take care of the football here, bleed the clock down, with about 95% chance of winning.
I'd say 95 or better. And I know you always say it, every coach does. It's just protecting the football at this point.
And knowing that the defensive guys, they're coming after the ball more than they are the person. They want to knock it free.
Well, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. That one looks like he'll throw here. That's caught by Johnson. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Looking to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he will have a Saints first down. It has been a struggle, but it's looking like that'll be the one to seal a victory for him. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.